WrestleMania is the Super Bowl of wrestling. Unlike the Super Bowl, though, we don't know for certain who is competing for championships. Sometimes up until the show starts. Plans change or injuries occur throughout the history of Mania build-ups. Let's look at some of the biggest WrestleMania what-ifs. I'm Ace from Shockwave Sports, and here are some WrestleMania matches that almost happened. Just to clarify, for some of these, there is no direct confirmation these were ever plans set in stone, but still fun to speculate. Let's start the supposed original plans for WrestleMania 22 in Chicago, Illinois. Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero was a big rumored match, but sadly Eddie passed away the year before, and the Heartbreak Kid and Latino Heat never got to duke it out in the ring. Undertaker was also going to potentially put his streak on the line against Kurt Angle that year. Angle would instead fight Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio in a triple threat match for the World Championship, which Rey Mysterio would dedicate to Eddie Guerrero. Now, the next year at Mania 23 was a little wild. It was 20 years after WrestleMania 3, so WWE decided to go back to WrestleMania 3's location that year, Detroit, Michigan. The main event of that Mania was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. So WWE almost decided to replicate it, with Hulk Hogan returning for a match against The Big Show. That would have been so weird to see. Especially in WCW lore, Big Show was Andre's son in kayfabe. So were they going to bring that up? Speaking of Big Show, though, the next year at WrestleMania 24 in Orlando, Florida, he had a very famous match against boxer Floyd Mayweather. The original plan, though, was going to be a tag team match involving Floyd teaming up with Rey Mysterio against Big Show and Shane McMahon. So that kind of explains why, after Floyd broke Big Show's nose, after Big Show was going to chokeslam Rey Mysterio, Shane was the one that stopped Big Show from going after Floyd. All made sense. But Rey suffered an injury before Mania, plans changed, and honestly, I think we got a very entertaining one-on-one match out of it. Let's skip over to WrestleMania 26 in Phoenix, Arizona. This Mania almost had a fascinating concept. The idea was to have three Attitude Era legends go against three guys that would be the future of WWE. The matches were The Miz versus Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker versus Drew McIntyre, and Triple H versus Sheamus. The only match that actually happened was Triple H and Sheamus. I assume the reason why the other two didn't happen was that Shawn Michaels did indeed decide to retire and had his retirement match against The Undertaker. This last Mania I want to talk about is a big one. Leaked by Mr. CM Punk himself, we have the original plans for WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans, Louisiana. So instead of Daniel Bryan's Yes movement leading him to victory that year, we almost got him versus Sheamus at Mania again. Wonder if it was going to last over a minute this time. Batista and Randy Orton were going to wrestle for the WWE title one-on-one. We all kind of knew that one going in, and of course, for the better, plans did change. CM Punk was going to face Triple H. There are hundreds of other videos and a whole podcast with Punk on that show, why that didn't happen. Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship almost happened, so the Shield almost imploded before Seth Rollins could break up the band. And finally, you ready for this one? What a match to celebrate 30 years of WrestleMania. Big Show versus Kane. Let me say that again. For WrestleMania 30, in the year of our Lord 2014, we almost got Big Show versus Kane. Just why? But those were some interesting matches I found while doing some research. Let me know what matches from that list you wish actually happened If you could successfully pitch to me why Big Show vs. Kane needed to happen in 2014, I'll be amazed. Subscribe to Shockwave Sports and check out our WWE 2K series, our biggest 2K show of the year. Shock Wrestling Mayhem 2 is almost here. It was so much fun to put together. You don't want to miss it. See you all in the next video.